When do y'all plan to become baby mamas? When do y'all plan to have all these men enter y'all before marriage? The
Okay, so
point is, more women want to become wives than not from childhood, right?
right.
But as you guys get older, you guys tend to get out of order, and that list goes into the trash. One of y'all just said that y'all literally plan y'all wedding as children. Y'all make a list, right? Where on that list do y'all write down that y'all want to have sex with multiple men? Where on that list do y'all write down that y'all want to become baby mamas? Where on that list do y'all write down all these things that ends up happening before marriage?
Hold on, but you got to take it into context. Take
No,
it into
no, I'm not
context.
taking it into context because you made the list. We don't make lists as men.
I didn't make a list. Y'all are talking about a list that doesn't exist. I want to know exactly what y'all are talking about. I want to know what y'all are talking about.
One of y'all just said, and I think it was you, Siobhan. One of y'all just said,
No, I said
as little girls, y'all plan y'all wedding in advance.
I'm not
And one of y'all said y'all write it down. Maybe it was Shantae. I don't know.
Oh no, somebody
I
did
didn't
say
say that,
write
but
it
I
down. That
heard
was
it.
Siobhan.
Whoever said that, explain to me where you wrote down all of the things that happen before marriage that's not a positive.
Siobhan.
Crickets.
No, it's
I'm
no.
sorry,
It's not,
that doesn't apply to me.
no,
so
no,
I
no.
didn't write
It's not crickets. What I was trying to say.
JR.
So I didn't particularly say that. That's why I put myself on mute. So, but say it one more time.
Okay. Y'all plan y'all wedding as children, right? Y'all even play with y'all Barbie dolls, all that bullshit.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
not bullshit.
when do y'all plan to become baby mamas? When do y'all plan to have all these men enter y'all before marriage?
I have a question. Nobody does that. The answer to that is nobody does that.
Thank
But my
you.
question for you is the relevance on how does that correlate to me wanting to be married? How does that have anything to do with me having a desire to be married and how that
Right. So I'm gonna answer your question. Because you guys literally get out of order.
No.
You get out of order.
That has nothing to do with desire. You're just saying what happens if my desire to be married is strong. That is not going to change whether I have children out of wedlock.
So my question to you would be, what steps are you taking to be married?
But that's a whole different question. That's not what
it's within your desire.
No.
The question is within your desire.
See, he's asking an overloaded question like Kay on the Thursday show.
Please don't compare me with Kay. That is so unfair.
Hey, Kay is from Chicago. I will have no case in
it really has no relevance to what he asked. He said, "Who
It
desires
has
to be
all the
married?"
relevance in the world.
He asked, "Who desires to be married more?" And if the desire is from a child, you then went on and said, "Well, when did you plan to have kids out of wedlock? And when did you?" It's like, no, my desire is still strong.
How many kids does he have
to be married?
How many kids does he have?
That doesn't make any sense. My desire.
But I think what he's saying is that probably makes the woman less desirable, especially if she's not marrying the man that she had that child with. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's not what I'm saying, but that is a good point. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you guys have all these plans, right?
He's not saying shit.
Wait, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sure it was some cap. What'd you say?
I don't know what she said. Listen, but the problem.
What'd you say? All right, go ahead. What were you saying, Shantae?
So the problem is, I think that the conversation, somebody on the panel said that they write it out. Basically, they write out their plans. But the women that you're talking about on the panel don't have children. So they didn't put it out of order. They're waiting for the husband. And I'm pretty sure that they're working on themselves to be the better version of themselves for their man. They just haven't found a man they felt was that guy.
Right. I understand that. Right. But what I'm asking is, I'm not saying the women on the panel. I'm saying women in general.
But you guys, because it's women who want kids. They may not, on their list, they may not see the wedding. They may be like, oh, I really want children. You know, so
is it really, you think the same women or not the same, but you think the same way women are making this list to become wives are making these lists to become baby mamas too?
No, that's
not. I don't think that. I think
he's not saying that.
And that's my point.
Okay,
the point is more women want to become wives than not from childhood, right?
Right.
But as you guys get older, you guys tend to get out of order, and that list goes into the trash.
But
Right.
Y'all start.
It doesn't go into the trash because she still wants nobody. She doesn't make a list and say, "Ooh, in this order, I want my marriage. In this order, then I want my kids." Maybe
Which makes my point of you guys are out of order.
Absolutely.
But some men, but Shantae, some men don't have order, sis. Like some of them don't have order. They try to say that they want to like.
We're not making that list y'all make either, sweetheart.
Right,
We
but
don't.
look,
Men don't have sex to make babies, right? We have sex to get our shit off.
But how do we get pregnant? Y'all have to put your dick in, and
we're willing to a lot.
That's how we get pregnant. Like, come
right, and we're willing to put our dick in you a lot. But at the end of the day, you guys control sex.
So
you guys control the access of sex.
Is this to talk about YouTube talking point, or are we gonna say who has?
So let me. Can I interject really quickly?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Shantae a question.
Yes,
Shantae.
It's actually Shantae, but you guys can call me Shantae. It's okay. Go ahead.
Shantae, I'm gonna call you Shantae because that's your name.
It's not okay because she checks us every week.
Shantae.
And you keep saying Shantae, but it's okay.
I always get it right. I always get it right. I'm big on names.
Does anybody call you Tay Tay?
Sure.
No, does anybody actually call you that?
They call me Tay. Yes, I've been called Tay before.
Well, what about Tay Tay?
No Tay Tay.
Okay, cool. So Tay Tay, check this out. This is what I'm saying, right? Now I'm the only one who get to call you that, right?
Okay.
You said something that sparked my interest, right? You said about the ladies on the panel specifically, right? And I don't necessarily want to address them, but you said that, you know, the ladies are, you know, they have been dating men and they haven't had any kids and they're just trying to find the guy and they haven't found the guy yet, right?
Absolutely.
Do women at all make room for the fact that they have actually found the guy that they want, but they just didn't qualify for him?
We've mentioned that. We've mentioned that some of them are competing for this one guy that's just he's never going to settle down with them. I don't know about the girls on the panel, but we know that that's a reality that some women are trying to get that one guy, and that guy has all of these options. So their chance of getting that guy, even though they stick in there for a year or two, he may still not marry them. Like that's a reality. Yes.
We also talk about delusions too, delusional women.
Oh, okay. So you do. So women do actually process and like say to themselves, I don't qualify. Not that it's more women, right? But just me because men have to do that.
I don't think they say that they don't qualify. I think they think they all qualify. What they will say is he dates a lot of people and it's possible he won't choose them.
Do we think that that's damaging? Like, do we place that in the category of ego?
But what you have to understand is it doesn't matter what category you place it in. If a woman don't want you, she just don't. What you don't want. Let me just tell you this: what you don't want is a woman who feels like she's settled for you, because all it's gonna do is make you miserable. You understand what I'm saying? She's gonna find a way to embed in you how you was not the first choice. You ain't shit. You ain't never gonna be shit. You don't want that. So I tell all the men, listen, don't ever be with a woman who feels like she's settled for you, because that cannot be a happy life for him. And I would want you to be happy.
So in reality, do you all place this level of ego just on the fact, or not you particularly, but women? Do you think women in general place that level of ego on the fact that they have vaginas?
No.
So what makes a woman unable to just acknowledge that I don't actually qualify for this man that I want?
Well, I think that
that's the delusional state.
Yeah, there's a lot of men that don't qualify for the women that we are. And the thing is that most of the women that, you know, some of us, I mean, it's a draw, honestly. You have to be willing and able to be able to give yourself to a man. So if we're giving ourselves to a man, like, that's a lot just for us in general.